can all be found depending on where you go. Since deciding where to go first can be difficult, we have chosen 10 of Germany's most beautiful cities. Allow yourself as much time as you need, and don't forget to bring your camera. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let's start. In the list of the top 10 beautiful cities in Germany, at number 10 we have Nuremberg. When most people hear the name of the city, the Nuremberg trials are probably the first thing that comes to mind. Although that was a crucial moment in German history in the 20th century, Nuremberg has beautiful sights that go beyond its historical significance. It has a millennia-old past, which is reflected in its architecture. Although the city suffered significant damage during the war, many of the city's medieval structures were restored to their former glory. Nuremberg is a must-see for history lovers of all stripes, whether they are interested in the present or the past. Nuremberg, like many other European cities, has a pedestrian-only zone that covers a large portion of the Old Town, and is a popular shopping and specialty retail destination, including year-round Christmas shops, where visitors and locals alike can buy ornaments, presents, decorations, and additions to their toy Christmas villages. Next on the list at number 9, we have Heidelberg. Heidelberg brings charm to new heights. The region that is now the settlement located on the banks of the Neckar River has been inhabited for millennia, owing in part to the nice climate. Heidelberg had already established itself as a major European city by the late Middle Ages, and it played a significant role during the Reformation. It escaped Allied bombing during World War II because it was not a strategic objective, so the city you see when you arrive is the city that developed originally over centuries. The Baroque city centre and the castle are the two attractions that should not be overlooked. In 2004, 81.8% of the workforce was employed in service sectors, which included tourism. Heidelberg has been dubbed a romantic town as a remnant of the Romantic era. This is used to bring in over 11.9 million visitors per year. To draw tourists, a variety of activities are held. During the winter, the Christmas market is one of the most popular tourist attractions. Next on the list at number 8, we have Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is the venue for many fairy tales. Walking through the twisty streets of the Old Town, which are full of immaculately preserved medieval houses, will transport you into the world of the Brothers Grimm. You might easily spend a lot of time exploring them, because many of them are very interesting and certainly worth seeing. The unusual appearance of Rothenburg ob der Tauber has made it especially appealing to filmmakers. Some of the town can be seen in both Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 in 2010, and Part 2 in 2011 and 2012. Next on the list at number 7, we have Schwerin. Schwerin, the capital of the German state of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, is a historic city completely surrounded by lakes. The scenery is stunning in and of itself, and the architecture just adds to it. The Schwerin Palace, located on an island in Lake Schwerin, houses the state legislature. The city is also known for its old town, which escaped World War II with only minor damage. The State Museum, which houses a fantastic collection of paintings and antiques, is a must-see for culture buffs. Next on the list at number 6, we have Weimar. Weimar, another city inextricably connected to a dark time in German history, is a tourist undiscovered gem that is well worth a visit. Several sites have been designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, owing to their links to two major movements. Weimar Classicism, which was led by literary luminaries such as Goethe and Schiller, and Bauhaus, which was established in the area. Weimar is a peaceful city with a wealth of historic structures dating back centuries. The Herdekirche, the evangelical St. Peter and Paul Church on the Herderplatz, is the city's main church. After a fire, in about 1500, it was reconstructed in late Gothic style. Johann Adolf Richter remodeled the interior between 1726 and 1735 in Baroque style. Between 1766 and 1803, Johann Gottfried Herder served as dean of the church. St. James on Rollplatz, Weimar's second oldest evangelical church, was restored in 1712 in Baroque style. Next on the list at number 5, we have Leipzig. The Leipzig skyline is a stunning illustration of how beautiful it can be when old and modern collide to create something new and wonderful. Leipzig, once a significant stop on the Holy Roman Empire's trade routes and now a major economic center in the region, has always maintained its position at the forefront of growth while still managing to preserve its history. Although it was heavily damaged during the war, many of the monuments and structures were restored or preserved, so you can still see items like the Old Town Square and many churches from different architectural times. Next on the list at number 4, we have Bonn. Bonn is one of Germany's oldest cities and the country's second federal government seat, having been established as a Roman settlement. Because of its location on the River Rhine, the city has always been open, and at times very strategic, and as a result, it has always had some clout. Although it now houses a number of significant German federal and United Nations institutions, Beethoven was born in Bonn in 1770, and this is perhaps the most notable aspect of its cultural heritage. Bonn should be your first stop if you're looking for a grand place. Next on the list at number 3, we have Trier. Trier is Germany's oldest city, with a history dating back to the 8th century. Trier, founded by the Roman Emperor Augustus over 2,000 years ago, was of great importance to the church in the Middle Ages, and then grew into the lovely town that it is today. Its array of Roman and medieval buildings, including the Cathedral of St. Peter and the Church of Our Lady, has earned it a place on the UNESCO World Heritage List. As if that were not enough, Trier is also known for its wine and is located in the popular Moselle wine region. Next on the list at number 2, we have Lübeck. Lübeck rose to prominence and prosperity as a trading city, especially in the 14th century when it became the unofficial queen of the Hanseatic League. Brick Gothic was the architectural style in use in that area at the time, and it is closely associated with northern Germany and other areas influenced by German merchants and immigrants. The center of Lübeck, which is on the UNESCO World Heritage List as one of the best examples of a brick Gothic settlement, is striking due to the abundance of buildings in the distinctive style. After the war, the city was painstakingly rebuilt, and now you can learn about this period in German history for yourself. Finally, on the list at number 1 we have Freiburg. Freiburg should be proud of the fact that it rose to prominence as a center of learning rather than manufacturing or trade. Although it was originally a very rich mining city, as silver was the main quarry, the first university was built in 1457. It has continued to draw people to Freiburg to study and participate in its vibrant cultural life ever since. The city is also on the outskirts of the Black Forest, making it an excellent jumping-off point for discovering some of Germany's most beautiful landscapes. Freiburg's extremely sunny climate, lush surroundings, and lovely core will make you never want to leave. That is all for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section what is your point of view about these places. See you soon with another amazing video.